Before this video begins, there is a very big issue that I need to address immediately. If you do not know, Leafy is here, a creator who's been very vocal about his distaste towards Pokimane and sent some sly insults at her. He has been terminated from YouTube, and if you don't know what that means he's lost his channel. And as Leafy said, he never received any warning or any reason why. Now this is the equivalent as to firing someone from a job without reason or evidence, or fair trial. This is not okay. What this is called is deplatforming. Deplatforming a creator without warning or trial is not okay, and is never going to be acceptable. This is a huge mistake from YouTube, and I do not agree with it. And I've seen a lot of people recently complaining to me because I don't believe this is okay, saying that I'm defending a racist. No, firstly, Leafy's, use of the N-word is for satirical purposes. It's not him being racist, but that's not the point here. The point here is no matter who they are, Logan Paul's filming a dead body. I mean, Shane Dawson done some bad stuff as well. They're not deplatformed. They've had warnings, because warnings are how you proceed with this so you can improve, because in all your time on the internet, you're going to make mistakes. But Leafy didn't get that. Leafy was deplatformed without warning because he's known as a cyberbully and he's had some edgy content. Leafy is an edgy content creator who makes stand-up comedy jokes based off of people's appearances in some case. Now, this is comedy. This is stand-up comedy. This isn't harassment. This doesn't deserve a takedown. If you've ever seen stand-up, a lot of it's based off of tearing other people down, because that's funny. How are you supposed to entertain people when you're not allowed to go at some people? It all depends on whether people can take it. And when you sign up to being an internet personality, you agree to the fact that people are able to say whatever they want about you, whether you like it or not. People can talk shit about Leafy, and they have a right to. And that's okay, because that's the internet. What YouTube has decided to do is YouTube has decided to deplatform Leafy without any warning. And this isn't okay. As a content creator myself that does a lot of videos based around discussing drama and criticizing people, and I make some jokes here and there about people, does that mean I'm harassing them? Does that mean that I could now be just taken off of my platform, be out of a job without a warning or without trial? Is that okay? Is that a thing that's allowed to be? Is that a thing that's allowed to happen because I milk drama or because I talk shit about people? Am I not allowed to talk shit about people? Because that's my issue. Free speech on YouTube is dead. You're not allowed to have an opinion anymore. You're not allowed to talk shit about people anymore. And that is not okay. Everyone has a right to opinion, and everyone has a right to dislike people and speak about why they dislike people. People are allowed to say that they think a person is unattractive or that they disagree with that person on a fundamental level. That is okay, and you should not be able to deplatform a creator or take away their life. Like, you're not able to take away a person's job over the fact that they have an opinion. They're an internet personality that's allowed to speak their mind. You see, what saddens me is I remember the days when YouTube's slogan was broadcast yourself, but now you're not allowed to broadcast yourself, because if you have an opinion that's critical, harsh, or insults another person, it's not allowed, and it gets censored by the platform. When a platform censors their creators, the people that are supposed to be giving their opinions and personality, what is the point in this platform even existing anymore? We're supposed to be able to broadcast ourselves, but all we're broadcasting is what the platform wants to hear. They have a right to speak their mind. YouTube is supposed to be about the creators, but now it's about whoever brings YouTube the most bucks, and whoever is YouTube's goody two-shoes. Now, Leafy has been terminated, and yes, Leafy's done some bad shit. Leafy did deserve a warning, maybe a strike or two. Leafy did not deserve to lose his whole platform because of the shit he said. I can say worse shit, and I shouldn't be in a place to lose my platform. I should be in a place to receive a warning and have that explained to me as to why that's not okay on a platform. Leafy has been deplatformed without fair warning or trial. Now, if you don't know what that means that Leafy has lost his life, he's lost his future, he's lost his money-making method, he's lost his platform, he's lost his audience overnight because YouTube decided, oh no, we don't like you anymore. That is not okay. A platform should not be able to take you down without a fair reason. That's not fair, that's not just, and it's not a good place to be in. You shouldn't be able to sit on a platform where you can lose your career tomorrow. That's too volatile and it's too dangerous. People have a right to call you out and you have a right to defend yourself. That is not what this is. What this is YouTube has decided, no, we don't like you anymore, and just deleted his channel and claimed it's harassment, claimed he's a harasser. Leafy's not a harasser, he's a criticizer. He's an edgy, criticizing joke channel, and he's a bit of a dickhead and an arsehole. That does not mean he deserves to lose his channel. Do you really believe that it's okay to lose a job because you spoke your mind? Because I don't. most creators disagree with the fact that this should be allowed. Even Onision, someone that Leafy has very vocally criticized before, believes that Leafy shouldn't have been deplatformed. And when even Onision, someone that Leafy has spoke so much shit against, someone that disagrees with critics so much, someone that hates Leafy, even when he believes Leafy doesn't deserve to lose his platform over this, you should know that YouTube is in the wrong. Leafy is in the right here. Leafy shouldn't lose his platform because, oh no, Big Bad Susa Majiki doesn't like him anymore and is friends with H3H3 and Pokimane. Yes, Leafy gave Pokimane shit. That doesn't mean that he deserves to lose his platform, man. It's not fair and it's not valid. It's not a valid reason to take down a channel. But the thing is, YouTube will revoke this because YouTube doesn't have the balls to take down a creator because they'll get so much shit and they'll revoke the problems. They do it with every single situation like this. Now, I expect Leafy's channel to be up within a week, but if it isn't, there's going to be serious issues. Because Leafy does not deserve to be taken down. And I see so many people posting shit like, ha 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 ha, Leafy is gone. Congratulations, guys, we did it. We took down Leafy. Shut the fuck up, Pokimane Tier 3 simps. This isn't okay. Taking down Leafy's channel because, oh no, Leafy is here. He speaks his mind. He's the big bad. That's not okay. Leafy is a creator that speaks his mind. Leafy is a creator that sends people shit. And he has a right to do so. Whether Leafy's a good person or not doesn't matter. He still has the right to speak his mind. He doesn't have the right to be deplatformed. And that's my serious issue with it. Leafy shouldn't have been deplatformed because he spoke his mind. If that doesn't make sense to you, you really, really, really aren't thinking straight. Because Leafy is an internet personality that speaks his mind. But believing it's okay to take away his whole platform because of the fact that you disagree with him or you dislike him? No, even people like Ghost of Griever, who doesn't like Leafy, even people like The Right Opinion, who doesn't like Leafy, they believe it's not okay to deplatform a creator. People like Nicholas Diorio, they believe it's not okay. People like Keemstar, who Leafy's had drama with, but now they're friends. People like John Swan, who I dislike. Basically everybody in the commentary scene dislikes the fact that YouTube's done this, and even people that it's caused like a commentary war, and even people that disagree with each other still realize that basically it's not okay to take down Leafy. Leafy's not a racist. Leafy's a dickhead. And Leafy doesn't deserve to lose his channel. Now, Leafy's an absolute fucking idiot. But that doesn't mean Leafy is here shouldn't have a channel. That doesn't mean Leafy is here deserves to lose his platform. That doesn't mean Leafy is here as a terrible creator that doesn't deserve any support anymore. YouTube, you have honestly made a really big mistake, and it shows me how little you actually care about your creators. We can lose our platform at any second. I could probably lose my platform just for this video alone, because you could claim that I'm targeting you. And that is bullshit. We deserve to be able to know why we're banned, and we deserve to have an actual warning. You shouldn't just be able to 3-strike us just on one day and bam, you're gone. There should be a warning and a cooldown, man. This isn't okay. Taking down creators without a warning is not okay. It's a serious issue that you need to address. So, if YouTube staff do see this, or if any big creators do see this, please share my opinion, because this is a serious issue that I believe people need to hear my take on. YouTube, you made a really big fuck up today, and I disagree so much of it, and it's made me trust you so much less as a platform. I used to believe that at some extent I was still able to speak my mind on YouTube, whether, I have to be careful about what I say. This is not okay. Taking a creator down because they shout on someone for their appearance is not okay. Yeah, he called Pokimane ugly. Yeah, he's made fun of H3H3. Yeah, he's made a lot of videos on Pokimane. So what? It's his choice and it's his stance, and he has a right to speech. He has a right to his opinion. And taking down his platform just because he said something that you disagree with isn't okay. Now, people on Twitter bitching, saying, oh yeah, I'm happy that Leafy's banned. You guys are fucking idiots. I hope that one day you just get fired from your job without a reason. Hope that one day you lose your platform without a reason. Hope that one day you realize the fact that this is really serious. It sets an awful precedent for the platform, and it shows how dangerous this platform is now. This platform's too volatile, and this decision to terminate Leafy without a warning is pretty awful. If you don't agree with me, you probably should look at yourself, man. Because Leafy has done bad shit, but not shit warrant for a permanent termination of his channel. Maybe a suspension, maybe a warning, but the deplatforming of a creator based on the fact that they've said some shit that you disagree with is never okay, no matter what your stance is on the situation. Leafy did not deserve to be terminated. Anyway, in today's video, now that we've got through 10 minutes of me shitting on YouTube because of their decision to deplatform Leafy, today I want to talk about Pokimane. Because Pokimane is a woman on the internet, and she's been involved in some drama. The woman is involved in drama. So today I want to talk to you about Pokimane. If you don't know who Pokimane is a Twitch streamer who is very unfunny and doesn't do much good content, to be honest. Pokimane's videos are pretty fucking awful. But if you don't know, Pokimane is a YouTuber Leafy has made some videos on. And in those videos, Leafy talks some shit about Pokimane, and Keemstar called Pokimane a 2 out of 10. And some old clips came of Pokimane saying the N-word, and the fact that she was basically not following copyright fair use laws because she was just streaming, watching shit for like 40 minutes and commenting like once or twice on it, which isn't fair use. And critics like XQC are saying fair use is subjective, which it isn't. It's not subjective. Fair use is not subjective. Fair use is pretty clear. But Pokimane is a female creator on the internet who a lot of people disagree with because she's just an idiot. She's falsely copyright struck people in the past, yet the fact is that her videos don't fall under copyright laws, and she's just a pretty awful person in general. And she has made an apology recently, which I'll cover near the end of this video. But yeah, I want to speak today about why Pokimane is a bad YouTuber and why Pokimane doesn't deserve the support she's given. She has tier 3 simps, and she has an audience that she's obviously supporting that fangirl her harder than anything else. And just for the fact that I'm saying this about Pokimane will mean that this video will probably get a landslide of hate. And I wouldn't be surprised, because, you know, I'm talking shit about their queen, Pokimane. Oh no, Pokimane is my goddess. How dare you say shit about Pokimane? I love Pokimane. Pokimane's a lovely woman. I have a right to speak about the fact that I dislike this woman. She's a hot, attractive woman, yes. She's a hot single local in your area. But that doesn't mean that she's a good creator. She's unfunny. She's boring. She doesn't follow copyright laws. She can't handle criticism, except for her decent apology, to be fair. And today I want to talk about Pokimane. So, Pokimane is a 20-year-old woman. She does Twitch streams, and she gets millions of views and millions of donations from people. And Pokimane, she's a decent-looking woman. She's not very funny, though. She has no personality other than looks, and she really does, like, whore herself out. She's basically a cam girl, but with, you know, a bit toned down. But Pokimane cannot handle criticism, and she has a boyfriend, according to Leafy. Which, oh no, Pokimane boyfriend. Who cares, right? Like, I don't care about that. But Pokimane is an unfunny woman, and the fact that she gives so many other creators shit, like when she went after a creator's sponsors, and she actually made him lose a future sponsor because of the fact that she gave him shit on stream, saying that she wouldn't use a brand, and she wouldn't sponsor a brand, just because they sponsored a video disliking her. It's pretty stupid, and it's got her in really hot water, right? Because Pokimane is a YouTuber that, you know, she doesn't make the best of content, and this video where she came at a person's sponsors, that's not okay, man. These people are making a livelihood, and going after someone's sponsors is never going to be okay. Trying to take people's sponsors over the fact that they don't like you, and they made a video vocalizing their distaste to you, that's not okay. He's allowed to have a right to believe that you're simps. And Pokimane, in all honesty, I just think that you've approached this whole situation the wrong way. But the fact that I even have to say this should be a problem. Pokimane, you're a huge creator, and the fact that you can't take any criticism is bad. You're like a Yandere dev, but a Twitch streamer woman. Now, I believe that Pokimane's a pretty unfunny woman, and I believe that her videos are pretty shit, and I believe that she doesn't deserve the following she has, but that doesn't mean that I believe she deserves to have it taken away like Leafy did, where he got deplatformed. But people have vocalized their opinion about the fact that Pokimane's a dickhead. Like when Bo Blacks, a YouTuber that follows me on Twitter, I love you, Bo Blacks, I know you watch some of my videos, you're a cool guy, keep up the good work. She struck down a video of Bo Blacks' around 2 years ago in 2018. This video was a summary of her dispute with Keemstar, and she took down his video, and then she apologized when people gave a shit about it, and she put his video back up, but it was very clear in her apology that her apology was disingenuous, and it was only made because she got shit about it. And she even said that in her newest video. In her newest video, she even said that she felt guilty in her break away from streaming, which is what Bo Black said he was happy to hear, and he was happy that she actually felt guilt about it instead of making an apology because she was in hot water, and Bo Black's overall accepted her apology because it was an actual decent apology. Anyway, I'd actually like to get into her apology because I feel like it actually needs proper coverage, and I believe it was a decent apology. So,
the video is the huge amount of dislikes. So what the hell, man? People are savage. Like, give the girl a chance. She's just
Hi everyone,
apologizing.
I hope you're doing well. This video is to address recent comments and criticisms that I've received. I know this video is long overdue, and I planned a vacation for around this time, but I honestly should not have taken any time off prior to acknowledging or addressing or apologizing for these things. Not only that, but I should have properly apologized when the incidents actually occurred. It shouldn't have taken me this long to come to a proper understanding of how to handle these situations and how to apologize for that. But I hope that I can do that today. So I have a list of topics I want to address, and I'll go through them one by one. There are certain things that I want to give my perspective on, and also some things that I need to apologize for. So I hope that you can watch the video in its entirety and form your own opinions.
So, this is a good intro. Firstly, she covers the fact that she wants you to form your own opinion. Second, she discusses that she's going to cover some things and apologize, but also put her opinion in positions where she thinks she needs to.
Firstly, there was an incident back at the end of 2018 where me and Keemstar had an argument over Twitter, and a YouTuber by the name of Boblox took screenshots of these tweets and then uploaded them kind of as an archive on YouTube. And at the time, my MCN told me that because they are screenshots of my tweets, that I can have the video taken down, and Keemstar had deleted his tweets. I didn't want the drama to snowball into something more, and I honestly regretted even starting it.
Okay, so as you can see, she's trying to explain her side, and she's explaining the fact that she was told she could take it down, and she didn't want the drama to snowball anymore. And then she's put here, but because it snowballed anyway because of my actions, so she clearly realizes the fact that she's at fault here.
Argument in the first place, so I agreed and the video is taken down. This was my mistake because at the time I didn't consider the fairness of leaving that video up, as well as not properly understanding the fair use defense when it comes to transformative content. So when this happened, Boblox was understandably upset. Once I saw his tweets and comments regarding the situation and how he felt, I messaged him privately and we tried to resolve things in DMs. Later on, in January of 2019, other people had heard of the situation without knowing that I had approached Boblox privately and that we had spoken about it. So it became a much larger, more public issue.
Pokimane. She striked this video called Keemstar vs. Pokimane Twitter fight. Someone decided to put these two videos in together and upload it on YouTube. So basically this Twitter drama became an even bigger drama thanks to the YouTube algorithm. So in a way, I can understand why you want to take down this video. But the problem here is that you're just drawing more attention to it.
And
So what PewDiePie said there is very true. When you take down a video, you're most likely bringing attention to it, which is the logic behind YouTube. The only videos you should ever take down are largely re-uploads of your content, or videos that use a bunch of your clips without added context. When they're adding their own content to your video, or they're criticizing you using your content, you shouldn't really take it down. That's just not how it works, and that's not fair use in the first place. But, you know, I appreciate the fact that Pokimane has realized the fact that this is a mistake, and that she actually did make a mistake, and that she is sorry for it, and she wishes that she hadn't made this mistake.
frankly, my apology at the time was not very good, or was not good enough, period. So I just want to reiterate that I'm sorry for taking down that video, and since then, I have not taken down any videos like that. And
So this is good. She addresses the fact, and she honestly apologizes for the second time, this time better, because the last time it felt disingenuous. If you haven't seen Pokimane's last apology about this whole situation, it felt very much like she only apologized because she got backlash for it, and not because she felt like she was in the wrong. And that's the problem with her last apology. This apology, however, is better because she doesn't use any excuses, she doesn't play it off, she doesn't take anything, she doesn't push it away. She takes full accountability, and that's the correct thing to do in this situation.
And I've genuinely tried to learn from my mistake. Alongside this, there's another incident that I frequently see people use clips of, where I'm talking to someone about having their video removed.
Anyways, I'll be taking down some of your videos, but yeah, I just hope you stop doing this.
And I would just like to add in some additional context prior to discussing this situation.
Pokimane pregnant.
Dude, this actually in the video.
Pokimane twerk live on stream.
I've
So
never
why
done
do you do this? When you make these videos and you like talk about my butt or me being pregnant or whatever, and you know it's like all fake, or you know
No,
that
I
you're
don't
trying
actually.
to use like
No, it's just a clickbait in the fucking title.
yeah, how does it like why do you falsely clickbait?
Yo, this was the easiest clickbait, bro. Do I sound mean?
Yes, that's why I'm trying to talk to you.
So as you can see, this person was re-uploading my content or my stream, but then adding really inappropriate, sexual, gross, or just misleading titles. And I had some of these sorts of videos taken down back then, but only because they were my content or my stream re-uploaded.
Alright, so on this case, I haven't seen the videos in question, but I have seen this clip. And if Pokimane is telling the truth that these videos were her copyrighted videos, just re-uploads of her footage, but with inappropriate titles, I do agree with her decision. If someone is re-uploading your content, especially if they're then clickbaiting it by sexualizing you, you do have a right to take that down. However, the clip taken out of context does look very bad to her saying that she's going to take down his videos when you don't actually know what his videos were. So it makes a lot more sense, but it still is a bit of an issue. The way she said it and went about it wasn't right, but she was in the right of taking them down if she is true to her word and saying that they were re-uploads.
Unfortunately, this has led to people assuming that I take down videos of people criticizing me.
Behind the scenes, she actively tries to censor the internet. And by the internet, I mean anything negative about her. People have made videos about her, and she's copyright strike them. The list goes on and on. If you make a video that is negative about her, she's gonna try to gun you.
Copyright claiming on YouTube is used as censorship, and for Pokimane, this seems to be the case a lot of the time.
This is something that I've never done. If someone puts in the time and effort it takes to create a video where they're talking about me, regardless of how positive or negative it is, or if they use clips of me, that is very clearly transformative content, and I would never take down content like that.
See, I see what she's trying to get at here. She's saying that she wouldn't take down content that's criticizing her, but I mean, she did with the Bo Blacks video, but you know, I can still understand her. MCN told her she was allowed to, and she didn't want the drama to continue, but she was still in the wrong there. Anyway, I get what she's trying to say. She doesn't actually silence criticism. It just came across that way from the clips and the fact that she took down the Bo Blacks video. Okay, next point.
The other incidents were a bit more complicated because it was situations where people were re-uploading content of mine or something that I put out there. Regardless, I still handled those situations badly, and I regret the way that I handled them, and I'm sorry for the way that I handled them. But I just want to make it really clear that I fully support transformative content. It's an amazing creative outlet, and it allows people to make a living off the internet in the same way that I've been so lucky to do. My understanding of what should or shouldn't be taken down on YouTube 2 years ago was not well informed, and I've tried really, really hard to learn from my mistakes and not make the same mistakes. And since then,
That's good. She's put in an effort to make a change to correct herself in the past 2 years. That's fine, that's acceptable, we understand.
stopped allowing my MCN to take down videos on my behalf, and the only exception nowadays is when, let's say for example, I do a cooking stream and I want to re-upload that cooking stream on my YouTube. Because my stream is public and my VODs are public, people can also take that same content and re-upload it at the same time. And with the YouTube algorithm, usually this means that one video is pushed and the other is kind of suppressed because they're the same piece of content. And one person, like an audience, will usually not watch both because they're the same thing. So only under those very specific and pretty rare circumstances am I kind of forced to take down the duplicate content of mine. But again, this does not all apply to if someone's talking about me or criticizing me. That is entirely their content. I would never touch it.
That's fair. And with that, I think I'm gonna leave this video. You can go listen to Pokimane's full video about this if you want to. She makes some good valid points. She does defend herself quite well and apologize. I appreciate this video on a whole. I think she's made a good step in the right direction with it. And I honestly have no complaints about it. I think it's a decent video where she accepts accountability, unlike certain other YouTubers I've discussed. And although I believe Pokimane is a pretty bad content creator in general, her videos are just lower quality, I believe this is a decent apology, and I can't fault her for it. It's a good apology. So, good job, Pokimane. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I want to make more videos like this where they're just more fun, and they're just more just looking at people and just talking my mind, instead of being limited to a script and being restricted on what I can say and feeling like if I say the wrong thing I'll get dislikes. I just want to speak my mind, and I want to have a fun time on YouTube. So, you know, if you dislike it, just let me know. Press the dislike button, leave a comment telling me why you dislike it. Anyway, you don't have to subscribe, but it would be very much appreciated if you do. We're on our way to 7k. It would help a lot if you could subscribe. Anyway, that's it. Good job, Pokimane, on this video. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace, dudes.
Said she wanna rock with a nigga like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap with a nigga like me. We can catch a fly. Said she wanna rock with a nigga like me.